being around people who really love the Lord, and it's not just a Sunday be here, do what you're supposed to do, and go home thing. Is that everybody here that I have met has really, really, really have a deep relationship with God and hungering for more of that. It's really a church and a school of hungry people, and that really makes a difference because you don't see that everywhere. When we started coming here, was right after I started coming here, was after we resigned to church. I'm a pastor's kid, so in case you didn't know. And I had been kind of hurt from our church, our past stuff, and a lot of it was that people were not hungry for what God had for them, and they were refusing to take what was being offered to them, and that God had amazing things to do for people, and that they weren't hungry for it, and that hurt. And so being here, it's just really to see people be hungry and to want what God has for them. It's amazing, and it's just been serious testimony to my life. New Creation Realities, taught by David Haynes, my dad. I really, really, really love that class. He taught it before and came home and was talking about it, and I was just like, wow. And then I took the class. It's like, wow. It's like we don't understand how amazing our transformation really is that God changes. I mean, you are a different person inside, and we just need to come to that realization. And then there's the heart of worship, which is my kind of thing because I'm in worship. And it really, to understand the difference in praise and in worship and the reasons for both and all that is just wonderful. And the fact that they let me sing on the praise team, I mean, like they asked me, like, well, do you want to? And I was like, well, of course. And so then they have a whole list of guidelines and rules and regulations, which that spoke to me volumes. That they're not just going to let anybody up here to just do whatever. That they care, that they take this seriously. It's not just music. I mean, it's praise and worship and to our God, and we're not going to take it lightly. And that meant a lot to me too. I tell them that if you're hungry, this is definitely the place to be, because there are people who are willing to feed and like they want to spend time with you and tell you what they know, and they know a lot. And just because they don't sound like your normal teachers necessarily in the way that they speak or the way that they come across, does not mean that they don't know what they're talking about, because they definitely do. It's a lot of wisdom, and they're not even old to have so much wisdom. And it's just amazing the impartation that they have into your life, and it's really, really great. I love it. It's my favorite part. I only come on Tuesdays and Thursdays because of scheduling issues, but it's a much needed in between the week, because Sunday to Sunday is a very long time, and I mean even Wednesdays in between is kind of long time. So to have a Tuesdays and Thursdays even. And every day would be amazing to come into God's presence and worship and, get reunited with God. And it's the beginning of the day. So, I mean, it starts off your day correctly, I think. And then the devotions are always just speaks right to your heart and right to what's going on. And it's just great.